You know, a Cincinnati man has won the 135-mile ultramarathon outside of Death Valley. It's widely considered the most grueling race in the running world. It took a teacher from the School for Creative and Performing Arts 23 hours and 52 minutes to finish it, beating out nearly 100 other competitors. Harvey Lewis joining me this morning. How are you? You got back in town on Sunday. How are you feeling?
I got back yesterday.
You got back yesterday.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
It's cold.
Absolutely, it's cold. But when I asked you when I walked into the studio, you said, I feel alive. How so?
Yeah, I feel alive because this has just been an exhilarating experience. Going 135 miles with close friends and having the entire Cincinnati crew out there, the people back home just getting excited about this is really pushed to a new level.
And we're looking at some of the pictures of you competing there. I met Harvey probably 15 years ago now. Do you remember when?
Absolutely. 1999, December. AutoNation, we were doing a two-day fundraiser, and I ran 150 miles around the AutoNation parking lot. It took me 2 days back then. So I'm about twice as fast as I used to be.
Twice as fast. Why did you want to run this race? Because this race is grueling. I mean, you're talking about temperatures in the triple digits. There's a lot of elevation happening to factor in. Why did you want to do it? Because this is not your first time.
I chose this race to focus on most because it is known as the most difficult of races in the world. I mean, the temperatures are over 100 degrees. The mountains, we had to climb 17,000 feet of elevation. I mean, that's 3 mountains, each of them being the size of like 30 or 40 Mount Adams placed together. So it's nonstop. And ironically, I was the first one up the mountain.
What? Really?
In each of the cases. So people were like, how did you do it so fast? I mean, my competitors are coming from mountainous states.
Yeah.
And some of them even like have epoxy tents that they sleep in. And I said, well, it's because I'm from Cincinnati.
Well, I'll tell you what, how do you compete in this race? Do you get any sleep at all? Tell me about like what a typical day was like for you, or a typical 12 hours was like for you.
No, when the race starts, it's nonstop. I don't sleep for a second. I don't stop for a second. The only time I stop is to go to the restroom, and that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
You know what? Harvey's actually doing something very interesting and close to my heart. You actually decided to talk to the survivors at the Zero Prostate Cancer Run that's happening a little bit later on. What made you say yes to this?
Well, the second I heard about it, I said yes, because I have a very close friend who now lives out in Oakland, California, and he went through prostate cancer, and it really impacted his life. So I'm happy to be involved with this. Well,
you know, it's Saturday, September 6th. The registration and breakfast is at 7:30. The race starts at 9:30. It's put on by the Urology Group. You can find out more, and you can actually register to run at Fox19now.com. And don't you think the other thing about it is, Harvey, is that as men, we generally don't take our health very seriously. With women, they take their health very seriously. I mean, if you go to any kind of Komen event, there are thousands and thousands of women there, and men were not the same way.
Yeah, and this is the most common cancer that affects males. My grandfather also had it, and men, we just don't like to talk about it.
Absolutely. We should talk about it more. You can do that at the Zero Prostate Cancer Run. Harvey will be there. Harvey, I'm telling you, I think you have a beautiful heart and a beautiful soul, and I think you did Cincinnati proud when you decided to go through this. Did you feel the support of the city behind you?
That helped me all the way. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, all the messages and the coverage with the media has been incredible. What
did you learn about yourself? What do you think your students can learn from you about this?
You know, I started off, I'm just an average guy. And really, I had a dream of doing this.
Yeah.
When I made it to that finish line, it was a dream that came true. I mean, it took me 5 years of difficult, unprecedented work to get there. I mean, the first time I went out there, I was 11th place, 4th place, bang.
And then you won.
So just have the vision, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up.
I think those are perfect words to end this hour. Harvey, all the best to you, man.
Thanks so much.
We have much more straight ahead right here on Fox 19 Now.